Hi, welcome to our channel. So today I'm doing what is considered banana bread. This is my version of banana bread. So I just want you guys to know, if you see any of the ingredients that normally are not placed in banana bread, that's because this is my version. I can guarantee you it is absolutely divine. So delicious. Also, something to remember, this is a double batch. What you're going to want to do is do half of the batch. This will yield probably about the size of a 10-inch pan, I would say, and I'm speaking of loaf pans. So the pan that I have is rather large. I literally can probably get about 18 to 22 slices depending on how thick I cut them. So the 10-inch pan with half of the size, you could probably get about 12 to 15 slices out of it. So just to let you know, you can also put this in a bundt pan, which would be really cool. I normally crush up some pecans or walnuts and put it in the bottom of the pan, and then put the batter on the inside, and that way when it bakes, it'll have the walnuts and pecans on the top. So just to let you know. Anyways, let's get into the video. Hope you guys enjoy. So what we're going to do is start off by cutting our pecans. I showed not to add walnuts to this banana bread, so I am doing the pecans, chopping them as small as I can. And then we're going to start peeling some bananas. These are super ripe bananas. It is a lot easier to handle super ripe bananas. I know most people look at bananas and see all the little black spots on it, and they're just like, oh, these are not good. But this is when they are super, super sweet. So I just basically get one of a potato smasher and I smash them. I know a lot of people probably use forks, but I choose not to. The potato smasher is a lot easier and it's a lot faster, as you can tell. Still have those chunks in it, which is great. So you still get a little bite of banana. So I melt my butter. Some people don't. Make sure you get all of that goodness out of that bowl. Put it into the stand mixer. Now we're going to add the sugar. Mix this, and this will not technically get light and fluffy like some recipes. So we're just going to go ahead and mix it up until it's truly combined. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla. Basically, it's going to be 2 teaspoons of vanilla, as you've seen in the beginning. And then I am going to add my secret ingredient, which is mayonnaise. Mayonnaise actually makes any cake better. Super, super moist. It is one of my favorite things to add, and it does not have any taste. You do not taste mayonnaise in this recipe. Then I'm going to go ahead and crack 4 eggs. Remember, this is a double batch, so if you're doing a single batch, it is only 2 eggs that you'll be using. And the cool thing is, if you do not have eggs that are room temperature, I normally just put it in some warm water, let it sit for about 7 to 8 minutes, and you should be good to go. This is cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. I'm gonna add to our flour. And then we're also gonna go ahead and add the salt and the baking soda. And I just kind of whisk it around. I don't necessarily have to sift it at this point because, I mean, the whisk is doing the job, if you can tell. So I just kind of mix everything out, make sure everything is completely combined, and I dump it all into the bowl. This is a recipe that's quite forgiving, so you don't actually have to do the wet, dry method. And then after this, I turn it off and I add my bananas, which is pretty chunky, which I love. The banana bread, so why not have those chunks? And then after I mix this up and get it all combined, I'm going to go ahead and add my pecans. And I just kind of scrape down the bowl, but the pedal attachment that I actually have has a scraper, which I absolutely love so much. It just basically scrapes down the bowl, and I actually got that off of Amazon. As soon as I got this mixer, I did that. This is actually my bread pan, and obviously, as you can see, the lid, that is the part that kind of keeps the bread intact. I just kind of spray it with some of the Pam that actually has flour in it and just kind of dump it all in the pan. It's not a very thick batter, but it is not also very loose, so I would say it's somewhere in between. Bake it a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and stick it in the oven for 350 degrees. This is a large pan, so it'll take about an hour and 45 minutes. Look at that. It looks so good. Oh my God, it came out perfect. Every single time I bake something, and I've baked over 900 cakes, I still get amazed by how things look after they come out of the oven. Kinda can't help it. Okay, so let's get this lovely banana bread out of its pan. As you guys can see, look at the size of this banana bread. It is massive compared to a normal size. I mean, even the height of it. Huge. Absolutely huge. I'm gonna get a serrated knife because I love cutting cakes with serrated knife because it gives me a clean cut. I'm gonna take off the end of it, and then we're gonna cut probably about a half an inch. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Nuts are all dispersed properly. Look how soft. I gotta taste it. I can't just let it sit there. Gotta taste it. So good. Oh my God. Well guys, there you have it, my banana bread. As you can see, it came out amazing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. As I said, we are a new channel and we are just learning everything there is to do as far as YouTube goes, and we are going to be adding all kinds of desserts and food and day in the life type deals to this channel. It's going to be fun. If you guys love to come along for the ride, that would be amazing. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good day and happy holidays.